And the essence of this presentation is to look at 3 theories of motivation, as my colleagues and I will also discuss how we can apply these theories to any area of youth development. Kastner 2020 defined motivation as a mental process that guides individuals based on their specific needs, aspirations, and values towards achieving specific goals and objectives in life. Motivation theories are essential in helping identify the factors that trigger individuals to work towards certain goals and objectives in life, or the rationale for certain actions taken by individuals. As social workers, it is vital to understand the objectives behind actions taken by individuals, as through this understanding, only then can we effectively devise measures and strategies to address the identified issues. Motivation theories can outline either of or both of the types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is when individual's behavior is not triggered by any obvious external rewards, while extrinsic motivation is when one's behavior is triggered by external rewards. I will now hand over to Francisca.
The ERG theory. Developed by Clayton Aldifer, the ERG theory is a modified version of Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Instead of Maslow's 5 needs, Clayton condensed his theory to contain only 3 needs, which include existence, relatedness, and growth needs. ERG theory argues that needs at the lower level must be satisfied before an individual can be motivated to satisfy needs at the higher level. According to Van Gupalen, 2007, the 3 levels of needs are existence needs, relatedness needs, and growth needs, hence the acronym ERG. Existence needs are those that are significant for an individual's survival, while relatedness needs focus on people's relationship and interactions with one another. Growth needs, on the other hand, compel a person to want to progress and grow. Let us hear what Kim Moy says about the application.
Application of ERG theory to areas of youth development. In the Caribbean region, there are many people experiencing poverty and can barely make ends meet. As social workers, we can be tasked with intervening and ensuring that we link and allocate necessary resources to these young people and ensure that they are empowered. By using the ERG theory, the primary needs that would need to be met first are their existence needs such as food and shelter for the youth, whom have been identified to be in the most need. By doing this, the youth will be empowered and at the same time motivated to work towards meeting the next level of their needs. Ria, I will allow you to discuss theory number 2.
Theory number 2, self-determination theory, STD. This motivation theory was developed by Edward Deci and Richard Ryan. This theory describes motivation as what moves an individual to act. Schultz 2020 states that there are 3 core needs that facilitate growth in this self-determination theory, and they are autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Competence arises from an individual need to feel the behavior as positively enacted and to get a feeling of having done a good job. Autonomy is described as the need to see one's behavior as voluntary or to feel like one has control over their action, while relatedness is the need to experience meaningful interaction with other people. Let's hear what Carol has to say on its application.
Application of self-development theory. Based on self-development theory, the welfare of the Caribbean youth can be promoted through establishment of youth development programs which trigger intrinsic motivation and increases one's ability to think autonomously and independently. According to Quay 2012, young people who are self-determined tend to be direction-oriented and are also able to make things happen in life. With that in mind, this theory can be used to establish youth empowerment centers across the Caribbean, which are aimed at equipping the youth with knowledge and skills that will help them grow towards experiencing autonomy and competence. A study by Nelson, 2016, stated that at least one young person in every 4 young people in the Caribbean region is unemployed. Therefore, using the centers for educational purposes to impart the youth with knowledge and skills that can motivate them to act towards working and growing is one of the ways to apply self-development theory in youth development in the Caribbean. The final theory will now be discussed by my learning colleague, Alex.
The McClellan's theory of need for achievement. Now, this theory suggests that people are motivated by 3 needs: power, achievement, and affiliation. Now, generally, all these 3 needs are influential, but one need becomes dominant over the others, as posited by Fisher, 2009. Now, people who develop their motivation from power are more likely to perform better in activities when provided with control opportunities over others. And those who are motivated by achievement only work to become successful and they dread failure, while those who are motivated by affiliation tend to become more successful at work while they feel accepted. Now I will turn over to Francisca, who will discuss the application of this theory.
Application of theory of need for achievement to areas of youth development in the Caribbean region. A social worker might find it essential to help a group of young people start a self-help group. According to Amati, 2018, a self-help group is a group of people sharing a common problem who come together to help each other deal with the problem. In order to help the group run effectively, the social worker can use their observation skills to determine where different members derive their motivation from. For example, in a self-help group for reformed youths who are now engaged in community sustenance projects, such as agriculture, the social worker can identify the person whose motivation is power-driven and appoint them to a leadership position. Likewise, those individuals who are motivated by achievement can be tasked with more critical responsibilities, as they have been found to be hard workers and trying to achieve success and avoid failure at all costs. In the same light, the social worker can ensure that those individuals motivated by affiliation are always made to feel appreciated and accepted in the group. By doing this, all group members will be motivated to work towards achieving the objectives and, as a result, contribute to the youth development of the Caribbean region.
In conclusion, through discussion as a group, this presentation has helped us understand theories of motivation better by linking them with real-life situations in the Caribbean region. By applying ERG theory of motivation, social workers can help in youth development by facilitating them to meet their existent needs and subsequently gain motivation and empowerment to meet their relatedness and growth needs. Likewise, the self-determination theory can be used to achieve competence, autonomy, and relatedness by imparting the youth in the Caribbean region with knowledge and skills with the aim of reducing unemployment. Finally, the theory of need for achieving may come in handy in the facilitation of a self-help group by allocating duties to group members based on the factors that trigger motivation in them. These factors include power, affiliation, and achievement. On behalf of Group 1, PSYC1000 2020, we now end our presentation. Goodbye.